All right. So, how was your testing? I hope you're not just watching these videos and you're definitely going and testing the same thing that I'm showing you in the screen. So, in the last video, we have explored that how can you have a lot of data in your Excel file and you can insert it and what would be the data inside your trigger.new. Okay. In this video, I have a scenario and we will just go and perform that scenario. Okay. My scenario is if whenever a record gets inserted, okay, I'm going to insert like multiple records. Whenever a record gets inserted, if the lead first name is 1, okay, if the lead first name is 1, then the phone number PHONE phone number should be 1, should be 10 times 1. If the last name is 2, then the phone number will be like 22222. If the last name is 3, then the phone number is like 333. You get it? This is what I have to do. This is what I have to do it through Apex trigger. So no matter how you insert the data, see every time I'll just show you how to do the testing through the data load and the user interface, just to open up your mind, saying you always have to think that your data would definitely be inserted through the data loader. So my requirement is very simple. Whenever a record gets inserted, if the lead last name is ONE1, then the phone number should be 11111, like 10 ones. If the last name is 2, then 2, and so and so. Okay, so how do you do it? I have the trigger ready here, and I have to ask you the same questions. Now, please tell me, think and tell me, okay, what should be the event here? What exactly should be the event when my trigger will fire and try to execute this logic? Is it before insert, before update? When? When is the event? Before insert? I hope you thought the same thing, right? See, before the record has been inserted in my database, I want to check what is the last name. Is it ONE1? Then change the phone number to 111. So I have to use before insert. So already this before insert is what I'm checking here. In the same code, I'm going to go and update it. Okay. So I'll assume that I will load the data through Workbench through the data loader. So my new lead has like many data. And here exactly in this inside for loop, I'm going to check one thing. I'm going to check if the last name. How do I check the last name? Any idea? L dot last name. This is the last name, right? How many equals to? Double is equals to, right? What should be the checking? ONE1. If the last name is 1, then what else I have to do? L dot PHONE phone. L dot phone should be what? Is equals to 1 is equal to, right? Because I'm assigning. Yeah. There's no colon. It should be 1 1 1 5 6 8 9 10. You get it? Okay. Else I have to check one more thing. Else I have to check if, again the same thing. Okay, I'm just gonna go and copy this. Else I'm checking. By the way, you can write else if here directly. You don't need to write 2 brackets. It's not good. I'm checking here. Else if the L dot last name is equals to quotation TWO2, then this should be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 10. And same else if, I'm gonna write one more time. If this is THRW3, and this should be 10, right? Very easy. I just have checked if the last name is equal to 1, then 1, 2, then 2, and 3, and 3. Okay, I got 3 problems. I think I have to give here quotation. Let me go and check quickly what is the problem. Illegal integer. So illegal assignment from India. Okay, sorry, this is string basically, my bad. So I'm gonna go here and give this single quote, go here and give the same single quote, and here too. You understand the logic now? The logic is very simple. I'm checking here inside the for loop that, because if I do the dry run like this, right, you are inserting 5 records through your data loader, or 5,000 records. All the data will be there in this new leads variable, and this lead is, it's a list, right? It will have multiple data. So first time the for loop will run, the first record will come and sit into this L, and I'm checking, hey, that record name is 1, yes, then change the phone number. No, then check if the name is 2, yes, then change it. No, then check if the name is 3, then change the phone number. Again, no, then do nothing. You get it? Then the second index has the second record, the second column, right? Second column means this data, this particular data will come. And when it comes to, when this data comes, right, I'm checking, hey, the last name is 1, no, last name is 2, yes, then do this, right? And then again the for loop will run third time this will be satisfied and this will be there. Get it? So this is how the dry run happened. And guess what? This apex trigger, you don't have to explicitly write update insert here, because see, you are actually writing the apex code before the record has been inserted. Please understand this logic, okay? You are actually clicking on the save button or doing the bulk data, and before the record gets saved, in the runtime itself, you're checking something and you're changing it. So you don't have to write update or insert L again, like what you exactly do in the normal apex class, right? You don't have to do it if you're doing it inside the trigger. I'll just repeat it again, okay? This apex trigger handler is what I'm calling from my trigger, and this trigger will be executed when? On the before insert. So the before the record has been inserted into the lead object, this trigger will fire and it will assign the phone number, and then the data will be automatically inserted. So you don't have to write the insert L, that thing that we have already done in the previous code, right, in the normal apex class. That thing you don't have to do it here, because it is apex trigger, and before insert you are doing all this change, so it will be anyway inserted. You don't have to write it. Make sense? So that's what in my code. I'm just going to save this code and test it out. How do I test the code? I will go here and I'll create a new lead. The new lead name is what I'm going to give as 1. Last name as ONE1. Company is something. See, the phone number is blank, okay? If I click on save, here is my magic. See, the phone number become 111 and 111, right? How come? If I go and clone this record and change the first name, last name to THREE, and then if I click on save, what do you think? What should be the phone number? 3333. You get it? Now, I have to ask you a question here. I hope you understood this. This is very simple apex trigger. I'm going to go and ask you one question. Let me open an existing lead. There is a lead named Alex. Alex has this phone number, okay? If I just edit this lead, okay, and if I change the phone number to ONE, do you think the phone number would be 11111? Yes or no? Before you take a call, right, before you take a decision, please check out this code once. Check out this line specifically. See, I'm actually changing everything whenever before insert happened. But what are you doing here? You are updating, correct? There was a lead named Alex. You are just changing the name from Alex to 1. Now, do you think this is going to work out? This is going to fire your trigger? No, it's not going to fire. So the phone number is still the same. Why? Because you're updating, and your trigger you're checking on before insert. So this particular code will fire whenever a before insert happen. And you saw this, right? I did not give any insert command, right? But still that record has been inserted with the updated phone number. Okay. Now I just have tested by inserting the data manually. I'm going to go and use Workbench to insert like the same 3 records one more time. Okay. Go to data, insert, form, browse the file, and lead information. Read information here. Go to next. Everything is set. Map the fields. Confirm insert. I got this 3 record that has been inserted. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, hover over, and view the data. View the view the data in Salesforce. Same thing I'm going to do here. Second record, view the data in Salesforce. Third record, view the data in Salesforce. And here we go. My first record name is 1 and the phone number is this. My second record name is 2 and the phone number is this. And my third record name is 3 and the phone number. So my trigger is bulkified. You know what is bulkified now, right? Bulkified means my trigger is capable enough if you're trying to insert a lot of data through the data loader or Workbench. And my same trigger is capable enough if you're trying to insert only one data through the UI. Okay, I hope this game is clear, right? Trigger.new. Whenever you insert a lot of data through your data loader, the trigger.new will have all the data, correct? Because it's a list of that particular object. Okay, so two things we have learned here, how to insert, and you don't have to type insert command in order to insert through the trigger, right? So now I am going to go and show you some update operation that you have to do in the next video. Okay, see you in the next video.